Shalom Aleichem, everybody. This week's Parsha is Parshas Mishpotim, and it begins with the Pasuk, Ve'ele HaMishpotim Asher Tosim Lifneihem. These are the laws that you should put before them. So today, it's a very powerful week for me. Today is the Yortzeit of my grandfather, Zichrono Livrocha, Reb Yide Weisz Chof Ches Shvat, the 28th day of Shvat. Chof Ches is Koyach, which means strength. This is the day 25 years ago when his neshama left the physical world and went to Gan Eden. So first of all, in the merit of the Yortzeit and the neshama, Ilui Nishmas Reb Yide Weisz, I want to say L'chaim, that his neshama should have an aliyah and he should continue to be a Melitz Yosef for me and for my parents and for my mum. He was my mum's father, and for my brother and sister and all of our mishpocha. L'chaim, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Olam shehakol niyeh b'dvoroi. I said in one of my previous divrei Torah that Reb Yide Weisz, Zajdi Joska, as I used to call him, used to always say that when two Jews meet, they should drink a l'chaim, because the Rosh Tevis of Kois is Vayomer Solachti Kidvorecho, and the two Jews, the Tzvai Yidden, make up the Pasuk Vayomer Hashem Solachti Kidvorecho. Anyway, one of the things that I always remember about my Zajdi Joska, and I've spoken about him in Divrei Torah, was his very, very deep learning and his knowledge of the whole Shas and everything. But every night, just before bedtime, my mother will tell me when she was a child, he used to say after the Shema in the evening, the Pasuk, Rigzu v'al techeto, imru vilvavchem al mishkavchem v'doi muselo. And it's interesting, if we look in the Gemara Brachos Daf Hey Amud Aleph, it says there, L'olam yargiz odom yetzer tov al yetzer hara. Always, a person should make Rashi tells us, a milchama, a war between the good inclination and the evil inclination, between yetzer tov and yetzer hara. And if he makes this war, he won't come to do aveiros, come to sin. If he wins the war, great. If not, he should busy himself with Torah. And if that works, great. If that doesn't work, he should say the Shema Yisrael. And if that doesn't work, Yizkor lo Yom HaMisai, should remember the day of reckoning, the day when he's going to pass on. And that will cause him to win the war against the Yetzer Hara. And we learn this from the Pasuk, Rigzu v'al techeto, because if that works, good. If not, Imru vilvavchem, in our heart, that is learning Torah. Because b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha. If that doesn't work, you have to say the Shema Yisrael, like it says, Al mishkavchem, from the Pasuk of Rigzu v'al techeto. B'shach b'cha uvkumecha. And if not, Yizkor lo Yom HaMisai v'doi muselo. So my grandfather, Reb Yide Weisz, he didn't say Rigzu, he used to say Rigzi v'al techetui. That's what he used to say. So there's a remez for this pasuk in the opening words of this week's parsha. Ve'ele hamishpotim asher tosim. Tosim is Rosh Tevis, Torah, Shema, Yom HaMisai. So there's a remez to the pasuk of Rigzu v'al techeto, and it's in this week's parsha. And today's Reb Zajdi Joska's Yortzeit. So in his merit, may we all have a very, very powerful week and a good Shabbos. L'chaim.